Alright guys, so we're here in ASTD slash Anime Adventures because today we're going to be comparing Anime Adventures and ASTD because Anime Adventures actually has had 2 updates now, and we basically know, we can answer some questions. So what I'm going to be going over today is basically how it looks, everything how it looks, like the lobby, the GUI, stuff like that. Also the attack effects, like when in the game when the attack effects are on, the updates, like in the like when does it updates, stuff like that. So what's actually in the updates, like how much do they add, compared to like when they actually update it, and just in-game stuff to do overall. Like how fun is it when there's nothing to do in the updates? Can you actually still play even if you basically beat the game? So first, we're obviously going to be on lobby GUI. Looks, basically how it all looks. We're gonna start off on ASTD. So I'm gonna be staying in the world too. One, because I feel like that's the best representation for it. I don't want to lie there. So basically, the lobby looks pretty good. Everything is like pretty cool to see here. It's pretty cool to get places, and it's not too hard. You come over here, you got this whole area over here. Then you got your orb farms. You got your raid stuff over there. You can go back to World 1. Everything's pretty easy to see. Everything looks pretty cool. There's nothing too bad about this lobby. Now the GUI. Definitely not anything too crazy, as they basically just I'm pretty sure they just got found like an image of something and then added like the name of it, like inventory at like a bag on the internet or something. It's nothing too crazy, especially the units down here. It's nothing too crazy down here. It's really nothing too special. But the game still looks pretty cool overall. It looks pretty cool. The lobby, the GUI's pretty good, but not crazy. Yeah, and I'll get into Anime Adventures. Alright guys, now we're here in Anime Adventures. Very cool game, honestly. First off, the lobby looks very cool. Now a lot of people are complaining it's super hard to get places, but it's not even that hard. Like when you spawn off, look, first of all, I can go directly to summon if I want to. And boom, I'm already here. Obviously like that. And after that, play session is just right down there. Raids is literally right there. There's nothing too far away, especially when you right after spawn. You can just go straight across and you're already into the play section. So I don't know what people complain about. It's hard to get places. Maybe they can have mounts or something. That'd be pretty cool. But the looks, everything looks very good. As you can see, I'm pretty sure these were custom made. They did not steal anything from the internet or something. I mean, they didn't download any pictures and just put it in and put some text. Everything looks pretty cool. You got everything. It's basically perfect. This game looks very, very good in total. I think, honestly, it looks a lot better than AC in my opinion. But yeah, that's Anime Adventures. So for the first one, I'm going to be giving the lobby slash UI slash basically all that stuff to let's see, Anime Adventures. I think Anime Adventures gets that one. Now we're on to attack effects. Now we're gonna have to hop into ASD real quick. I'm gonna hop into some training mode. We're gonna test some attack effects on some of the units. Alright guys, so we're here in training mode for ASD. I got some units on here. I just want to look at Deku's because I feel like that'd be pretty cool. We're just gonna max them out to see attack effects to get to colorful smash. Alright, let's turn up the attack effects first. We want to make sure these are on high so we see everything. Okay, oh shoot. I think I'm lagging. Alright, let's get them. Okay, they're on high now. Alright, so let's see this out. So he basically okay, wow, that's this crazy big thing. Okay, yeah, that's pretty crazy. So as you can see, ASTD's attack effects are actually very, 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 very cool. There's just one thing that I have against ASTD in terms of their attacking and stuff like that. It's just that when they attack, let's say the unit is okay, how do I explain this? Let's say the unit is spawning right here and he's walking. The second the animation starts, they're already taking the damage. They don't take the damage from actually anything, which is kind of what I do not like about it. So basically, what I'm saying is, they're not actually attacking them. It's just the animation plays, but the second it plays, they're already taking damage. So I don't really like that about the AC attacks, but there's no excuse that their attack effects are very good. I also want to check out Zamasu, because I feel like this would be pretty cool. And geez, why am I lagging so bad? Okay, there. So we're gonna upgrade him all the way. See his attack effects too, and then we'll probably hop into Anime Adventures and check out that attack effects. So he has a wall of light ability too, but let's just see his attack effects. So he summons these crazy things and then they all explode. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's just a crazy animation in general, I'm gonna spawn this. I'm gonna spam these two. Because also he has a wall of light ability. So basically he summons. Okay, yeah, this is pretty crazy. He summons this giant wall of light, and it basically takes half the health of everything. So there's like this ASD attack effects are actually on a whole nother level. I gotta give them that. But let's hop into Anime Adventures now. Alright guys, so we're here in Anime Adventures. It took me a while to get up to. Here's how I gotta get my money because there's no test stage. But here we got Akainu's move. Honestly, it looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie though, the ASD attack effects look pretty crazy too. But even this one, this one kind of lags my computer too. There is also one thing about the Anime Adventures that I do like more than ASD in terms of like attacking, but there's also one I do not like. Is that first off, as you can see, basically in ASD, when like the units do the damage when the animation plays, so it's basically not even like they're attacking. It's like an animation plays, and then like they're not even doing the actual thing. But look at right here, they take the damage when the stuff actually hits them. Like the second he shoots out, they're not already taking damage. They're taking damage when the rain. When the magma rain actually comes down and then hits them. We can see that again. Like watch when the animation plays. Look, it's playing. They're not dead yet, and now they're when it hits. That is one thing I do like. But there is another thing that I do not like. So here's the scenario. Basically, let's say this alien captain gets right here and Akainu attacks. Before the attack actually gets there, this unit could actually get out of this range right here. Like if he attacks right here and the unit's already here, it's basically like a wasted attack. He attacked nobody, which is kind of like basically means you could basically have an RNG run. Like see, like if that guy made it over to here, he would not have been hit, even though Akainu already placed animation, which is where ASD's attacks come in, which basically means he would have already been attacked the second the animation played or the attack played. So that's one thing I kind of like about ASD a little bit more, but they kind of balance each other out, So basically, I can't really argue on any of those. But yeah, let's check out the other people's attacks. We got Madara right here. Let's check out his attacks. The first off rip, it's a pretty basic attack like right off the bat, because nothing too crazy. And you get the Susanoo. The Susanoo looks pretty cool. It's nothing too crazy, like I said. I think ASD's attacks might be a little bit better for the attack effects. But the perfect Susanoo does look pretty cool. Like I'll show you guys right here when he attacks. This perfect Susanoo looks really cool. Like look how big that is. Like okay, like that's actually really cool. I do like that. Madara's attack effects are really cool. I want to see that one more time. Let's back away. Let's see over here. Look at that thing. It's huge. That's really cool. All right. But now let's check out Broly's. And then we'll probably call it a day, and I'll decide what I want who I'm picking. All right. So there, starting with a basic attack, and then you get to the eraser beam, which is kind of like it's pretty basic. It's nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like it looks like he's just sneezing and then shooting at a laser, so it's nothing too crazy. And you get to the Saiyan range, which is actually kind of cool. It hovers up in the air and look like a boom, boom, boom. It's actually really cool. I like the attack effects for ASD. I don't think it's anything. Anime Adventures. I don't think it's anything too crazy. Like the buffs, it's just same thing as ASD basically. But yeah, that's basically it. That's for the thing. Now we'll also vote. Now, also I did add pay to win and luck based while I was thinking about stuff. Anyways, the attack effects I'm going to go with. Let's see, ASD for this one. I think ASD went to the attack effects. Actually, they look super cool. But now for the updates, we don't only have to be in any sort of game. I guess I'll just stay in this infinite mode and try to survive as long as possible. Because why not? Let me just turn off the attack effects because I don't want it to lag. It's pretty cool. It's nothing too crazy, like I said. I prefer ASTD over it in terms of attack effects. But they all have their own things I do not like about them, like how ASD is basically an animation, not an attack, and stuff like that. But anyways, let's get into the updates. We'll start with ASTD. Now, if you guys did not know, ASD has kind of a history of not really having too good of an upload schedule. Like I remember during some of the in the middle of the school year, sometimes they wouldn't even upload for 3 weeks. I think on the game announcements. So here's a small update. This was literally 3 days ago, and let's try to look at the last updates. So it looks like there's nothing right now. And now it looks like the last update they had, which is literally a Roger update, was a week before. But here's let's try to find a real update. So here's the real update. And this was on the 9th. So it's been like, well, I cannot do math right now, but it's been like 17 days since we have a big update. Like this was their first big update in 17 days, so it's been like 2 weeks and we haven't got a big update. Now you could argue like, ooh, they added that one event that was super easy to do, and then they added another new event that was super easy to do. But then we can look at it before that. Let's go try to find one before this. So we were at the 9th. And the latest one before that one was, well, that was like 3 to 2 weeks. Kind of crazy. New challenge, man. That was so long ago. Isn't that kind of crazy? That was almost at the beginning of the summer. It's been since summer happened, they had 2 big updates, which is not too good. Not too good. So that's their upload schedule. I say it's around 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Maybe like that, but they do have small updates. But you know, small updates compared to Anime Adventures are not like these are like mini these aren't even small updates. These are like mini updates. They had like one event. Now on to Anime Adventures. So this game has been out. So let's try to think. I'll go into here when it was released. Let's see. This game was released. Okay, I cannot remember when it was released. Because it was created literally like last year while they were working on it. But we'll try to see in the updates. So the game basically started. Oh, the game kind of came out this month. This month-ish. I'm not entirely sure if this was real. Like around. It's been like what, 26 days? Like it's been like a month. All right. So maybe a little bit, you know, less than a month. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, this was like the first week they were out. I'm pretty sure it was the second week after it was updated. I mean, after it was released, they added update 1.5. Let me see when. I mean, update 1. Let me see when they added that. Marineford, which was yeah, like a weekish after it. And then let me see how long it was. Then it was like the next weekend. Basically the next weekend. They added it because last weekend they updated the Marineford, and now they're adding the raids update. Now the upgrade schedule is still not too bad, as obviously the game was not updating like the second off or like release after a week, so they waited a little bit to see now how the game was doing, make sure bug fixes. So my guess is that this update is that their upload schedule is going to be every single week, and maybe every single other week is a big update, and before that it's like a mini update, a small update. So honestly, it's basically just facts. We're gonna have to give the updates. And by the way, when I say updates, I mean like update times basically. I'm gonna go to Anime Adventures. Now, if Anime Adventures starts uploading like every single 3 weeks a big update, then I'm gonna give it back to ASTD probably. But right now, ASTD big updates. I mean, it's been like 2 weeks since we actually had a big update. There hasn't been like anything crazy in like a while. Maybe it's like the new events, which is all they've been doing. So I mean, it's not really anything crazy. And the raid system in Anime Adventures actually is like a lot of stuff to do. You know, it's pretty cool. Updates content, so basically what they're adding. First, take a look at Elsar Tower Defense. We're gonna take a look at the small updates compared to like we're gonna look at ASD small updates compared to Anime Adventures small updates. Let me just maybe see if I'm still live here. Okay, I am. That's pretty cool. So basically, we're gonna be looking at what is in a small update for ASD, what's in a big update for Anime Adventures, stuff like that. So, you know, but here's a small update. They basically had an event and a story mode and a new mount, which came along with the story mode. Now in Anime Adventures update, let me find the Discord server right here. They added, let's see, they added for a half update, like a small update. They added 2 new challenging raids, which are actually pretty fun. New raids, units, and evolutions. It's basically like a lot of things to grind. Raid schedules. They added banner tiers. Added ability to remove shiny buff fishes and stuff like that. So I mean, I think that their updates for their mini updates, like if we compare this one to if we compared this one to the ASD small update, I think that Anime Adventures will win compared to that. But then compared to a big update, let's go into announcements where we see the first big update, which is Marineford. So first off, they added a new world. They added brand new units, secrets, level cap, new event quest, increased infinite rewards, leaderboards, majority crashes, autosave, time machine, greatly increased daily reward gems, increased repeat storage / challenge gem rewards, fixed overlapping units when 2+ people place at the same time, added number of keybinds to select units, which is really helpful. Luck boost no longer count down when you are in game. Limited time secret units added. New mythic traits, buffs, mythical, things like that to reduce it. So basically, they added like a story mode. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's not too crazy. It was mainly bug fixes compared to ASTD's updates. When they added for the first big updates, look at all this stuff. Speed up feature, which is crazy. They added the event to story mode, new units, new animation effects, attack effects, slightly max UX refresh, sound refresh. Infinite rewards, all this stuff, balancing, I think that ASD would win on the bigger updates. So honestly, for this one, I kind of think it's a tie for update content. I think it would be a tie, but you could, I might lean over a little bit more to ASD. So don't go like spamming me in the comments like, what do you mean ASD has so much more updates? They're way better, something like that. But I might lean over a little bit towards ASD. I think it's like 51% to 49%, but I'm still gonna give it a tie because I don't want to. Do that too. Now, in-game stuff to do. Alright, I'm not gonna, we can hop in-game. I'll just sell my units so we can, die real quick. But basically, we're sort of seeing, when there are no updates, what can we actually be doing in-game? Like, if there's no updates, can I actually have fun for a while? Can I do stuff like that? Stuff like that. We're gonna keep checking that out. Okay, nice, we got 250 gems. But anyways, when we first hopping into, ASTD, so let's get into ASTD. Okay, so we're here in ASTD, we're in World 2. It hasn't been a crazy update in a while, so, we're gonna see if we actually have stuff to do. So first off, we can do story mode. If you have not defeated story mode already, it's kind of a basic thing. You also have infinite mode, but the thing about infinite mode is that, unlike in Anime Adventures, infinite mode rewards right now are like nothing. But when you're in Anime Adventures, doing an infinite mode could actually get you gems. So infinite mode is a viable thing, but not compared to Anime Adventures. You also have ticket raids. You also have Ore Farm. You also have Adventure mode with the raids. You have like PvP mode. You have a lot of stuff to do in here. I'm not gonna lie though, some of the stuff are not too fun to play. Like I don't really hop in and be like, let me grind some PvP because I don't think it's that fun. And also the story mode is a little bit challenging, like really challenging. Like you need like a full-on strategy to do it. I mean that's pretty cool, but I do not like it if it's super hard. Also, the raids are insanely hard. You cannot do them solo. So if you were to hop in alone and play, there's really not too much to do. You cannot do adventure-like things. Story mode may be a little bit hard. You can still do infinite mode, but you might not go too far. You can do ticket quests, story mode, infinite mode, and maybe PvP. Nothing too crazy, and also ore farming. So all overall, you have a decent amount of stuff to do in ASTD. But basically, once you're in endgame, it's kind of not like there's not too much stuff to do. So I mean, it's kind of a little bit biased because I am on endgame. If you're not in endgame, you do have a lot of stuff to do. The story mode is actually very easy to do when you're in World 1. It's pretty fun, and when you don't have max damage tasks, you can always do damage. Infinite mode, and it's pretty fun. Getting new units if you don't have all the units. It's pretty fun. So I cannot, like I said again, I cannot really say anything too crazy because I'm basically at endgame. I've done most of the stuff. There's obviously not too much stuff to do for me right now. And here in ASTD, not ASTD, Anime Adventures, I'm not even in that endgame yet, even though I've been playing it for a while. But automatically, I can do raid when it's out. I can do play, regularly, infinite mode. And then in this game, like I was saying, infinite mode, if you hop into an infinite mode and you do get to wave 50, that's 400 gems. And 400 gems in this game is actually valuable. 400 gems is a good thing to get, which means you can do infinite mode over and over again. And like an ASD, if there's no damage, there's really no point in doing infinite mode, right? Unless you want to get EXP units. You also got challenges. Challenges are really good. These basically you can do this you can do this infinitely. They're so valuable with the star fruits. And unless you got all your units evolved or you get the luckiest star fruits, then you're gonna be doing this for a while, which provides a lot of things to do. Also the raids, so basically the raids and the challenges are big, and the infinite mode. I think there's a lot of stuff to do if you're not at endgame. Even if you are at endgame, you can still grind starfruits, and it would actually be valuable. To, next time it comes out, like next time, there's a new evolution you can get. You could always do that. You can try to get leaderboards too. Although in ASTD, it's kind of hard to get leaderboards. Like even some random people can get leaderboards. Like I've seen some random people. I mean, I even know a guy I'm friends with that's on leaderboards. You got your traits. You can roll traits over here. Kind of pay to win a little bit. And like I was saying, the starfruits. A lot of things you can get in here. So yeah, let's just vote now. I guess. So like I was saying, I cannot be like. I can't really vote. I feel like I would get this wrong if I did this. Because when you start off in ASTD, I feel like there's a lot more things to do than when you start off in Anime Adventures. So I think when you let's say you're level 1 and you're level 1 in both games, I think that ASTD would win for this one. Because I just feel like there's so much to do. You can get to World 2, like, basically you have World 1 when you're level 1, and once you get to World 2, it's basically a bunch of new things you can do. It's pretty crazy. And all the challenges in World 1, there's a lot you can do. It's pretty cool. Now, pay to win. We can basically already go off this. I have spent 0 Robux on ASD. That's not like the VIP, and like that's really it. I have bought capsules. So capsules are a little bit, they're kind of pay to win, but like, if you get a capsule compared to somebody that does not get a capsule, it's not like you're automatically 10 times better. And ASD, you can not pay anything and be best in the game. It's very possible. But in Anime Adventures, I have also not spent anything besides VIP and storage, because I just wanted more storage. It's just nice to have more storage for your units. And look at all my mythic units. People say it's like impossible to get mythics when you're free to play, but I'm basically free to play. And look at me. I also know my friend Jackson who's free to play, and he literally has like a bunch of all the units. So people can argue with pay to win, but pay to win, I think. So basically, if I say ASTD for this one, that means it's not pay to win. So I'm gonna say ASTD, it's not pay to win. Now luck based, that basically means if you happen to a game, someone who's more lucky, and someone who's not lucky, will the lucky person automatically be way better than the non-lucky person? So here's what I think. In Anime Adventures, when you hop in, the mythics are very hard to get. So obviously, someone who's lucky, who gets a mythic unit, is going to be able to be better. But someone who's not lucky and only get rares is not going to be as good as the person with the mythic. The thing about ASTD, though, is even if you get rares, there's a thing called evolutions. For example, you can get like 50 Uryus and get like no 5-star in ASD, but you can still evolve that Uryu to that 6-star and get the best story mode unit in the game, which is really, really cool. I like how they did that. So ASD basically completely wins for this one. ASD is not luck based. So basically, like I said, if I pick it, that means it's not luck based. So what we've got is the lobby and update times go to Anime Adventures. So that's 2 for them. Let's go down over here. AA equals 2 and a half because they did have a tie. And ASD equals, let's see, ASD has 4.5. So ASD wins. I'm also taking this from like an unbiased perspective. Like I said, you have to look at things from like level 1 to level 1, lucky, unlucky. You have to put that into perspective. So, and also it could be preference. Some people like Anime Adventures more, even if maybe the stats are like logically thinking it could be otherwise. I still think, in my opinion, Anime Adventures might be better, because if these factors were not a thing, it would be tied. And I do not like playing these factors, like, because the thing is, for me, I'm not pay to win, and I've not been like, I'm not like a lucky person, really. I don't think at least. So I think I like Anime Adventures the same way I like ASD, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, how you guys would view it. You can just like put like a copy and paste this stuff and then see what you guys think. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.